Carl and Damon here from Games, Brains and Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial.com for short. It's Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. They made what into a TV series. Episode 14 went to the second half of season 1. Pac-Pong Fever, written by Eric Shaw. I don't want to do this. I just don't want to do this anymore, folks. I'm done. Like, here, I long for Final Fantasy Unlimited. I long for a story that's being told over several episodes. Why do we keep picking them? It's because the animated shows were like this. If we do Sonic and we do the other Mario stuff, it's all the same. Standalone episodes, man. But like the lack of like effort put into even just try and link stuff up, it's exhausting.
Yeah, I don't think we'll find anything potentially worse than Beam Up in the Eye, but I think this is going to take it, I think.
Right, you're taking it. You're insane. You've forgotten already how hard. Because at least this wasn't two separate segments. You forget Fever was two separate stories in one episode. And I prefer Pac-Man's energy and style. Pac-Man looks cool.
Mm.
Pac and Spiral are competing in Pac-Pong for a chance to try out for the Pac Olympics. Remember, folks, just take one word and put Pac in the front of it. And that's how we get these titles. After humiliating Skibo as per usual, Pac is confident about his chances at the tryouts, especially as a special coach has been brought in to help them. And I was just like, this is what the problem is. What if, right, man, maybe if someone like Skibo was given the opportunities Pac-Man was, he'd be good too. But
Yep.
no, the coach isn't brought in to train Skibo. The coach is here for Pac-Man and his gang and his group. And it's just like,
Favoritism,
of
man.
course they do. Favoritism.
Favoritism.
Not
Yep.
only that, the coach is Spiria Suprema, voiced by Ashley Ball, a great Pac-Pong player who, get this, folks, always happens to be Pac's arm.
Yep.
Cindy is particularly pleased as she's a big fan, a really big fan. They then watch an old video of her greatest game. Her greatest game was against Brrraains back when he was human. I like that. I like that we should do more stuff with when Brrraains was human as well. I think that's fun.
Mm.
He almost beat her, but came up short, even though he claims she cheated. So he can't call a foul ball, right? But the line judge, the umpire, which turned out to be his brother, that's that weird, brother, President Spiros, who clearly didn't even like his brother. Like, I feel like they weighted it against him. So no one believed him, and he was humiliated. A moment that we now cut to seeing the current version of him is also upset because he's heard that Spirit is back. And I was like, what do you mean she's back? Where's she been? We've not heard of this character up to now, except that it's hit Pac's aunt, and now she's back? Like, weird. It's weird, right?
Yep. Yeah, yes, and it definitely feels like it's some sort of convenient setup for
Yeah.
law betrayers that always lose.
Well, I thought this was going to tell an interesting story because I thought it was interesting how they showed him accusing her of cheating, right? And like it's done in a way where maybe she did. We
Mm.
don't see it properly. And I thought, oh, they're going to do a whole thing where it's revealed at the end that she did cheat, and maybe she apologizes to betray us and stuff like that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, what, he gets a win?
Yep.
Fucking
Nope.
show. Butler reveals to Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde that it also hurt Betrayer so much because he fancied her and she wouldn't look twice at him. That's unnecessary to put in a show. He doesn't need that as well,
Yep.
poor Betrayers. Hearing this, Betrayer burns him before overhearing Clyde's suggestion that they have a rematch, which he thinks is a good idea. I did like the fact that Clyde's like, oh, one is never a rematch. And the other's like, can you shut up? We don't want to have to do this. Because I was the same. I was like, don't put ideas in his head. And he does put the idea in his head. Meanwhile, Spira challenges Pac, Spiral, and Cillian to a game of Pac-Pong after some hijinks with the hoverboards they use. 3 against 1. This should be easy for Spiria. Of course, the game is interrupted by Betrayers broadcasting the Pac world and demanding a rematch with Spiria. She agrees after being called a cheat, even though Pac tries to stop her on insistence, but Betrayers will have a plan. I actually like that. Pac is like, please don't, please don't. He'll have a plan. Like, I like that. Pac, in this we've seen here, actually made Betrayers seem like a threat.
Yes.
The match is on, and Brrraains has to get into shape. First, he just shouts about how he's the best, and she cheated over and over again. Meanwhile, Circumference has helped Speria by creating a machine, which she easily beats. Pac is really not happy about a battle with Brrraains because he doesn't want to lose her, but she points out that he can protect her. Oh my fuck. This is one of those rare times where I felt so sorry for Pac. Right, he generally is like, please don't. He's dangerous. The Netherworld's a dangerous place. It's probably a trap. I don't want to risk losing you. You brought me up. I lost my parents. I don't want to risk losing you. And she's like, don't worry. You'll protect me. And I was like, no fucking pressure then.
I know, exactly.
Outrageous.
I mean, he's a kid, isn't he? Really? So you're putting a whole lot of pressure on him.
I just thought that was such an outrageous thing that, and that's why I thought maybe she's not a good guy. Maybe she's not a good guy.
Yeah.
Could have had a layer here. Oh, wait, Brrraains' workout is put into practice, but he's lazy and overconfident, so ends up forcing Dr. Buttocks and Butler to work out instead of him. It's like a really bad montage.
Yeah, you need a bit of Rocky music in the background.
Yeah. Hearts of fire, which would have worked because of another world. Yeah. Well, the match is held in another world. Why would you agree to that? Why would you agree to that? First off, Pac Warriors can't go because they can't breathe the fucking air. So basically, you're going into oh my god, it's Rocky agreeing to fight Drago in Russia.
Yeah, that's what it is actually. Yeah.
It is. Do you think they've done this on? I'm missing something. Do you think they've done this on purpose?
It wouldn't surprise me if they tried to play a little clever little thing here.
Yeah, because it feels like you do this on neutral ground. But yeah, now you say it. Now I'm thinking about Rocky 4. I'm thinking, yeah, this is Rocky going. But then who should have? Circumference is killed like Apollo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Circumference is Apollo, and he's the one who gets killed. Yeah, I'll be down for a Rocky thing. Yeah. But our Pac Worlders, they're able to survive, of course, by eating power berries. The Ghost crowd is hostile to Pac. Did laugh about that. As the match starts, Butler tries to help Brrraains cheat. As we see that Brrraains is going to cheat in this game. How he gets away with it so long, I don't know. Well, I do, because the umpire is Buttocks. When it doesn't work, though, because she's too good, so it doesn't even work, he starts to use distractions instead. And seeing all of this, Pac realizes he has to help and eats the ghosts helping Brrraains, which results in Superior winning. And that's it. Like, there's no twist to it. She just wins. And I was like, God, that sucks.
What an absolute waste of an episode.
Yeah, Brrraains is defeated, humiliated again. Pac wants to go home where Superior begins training Pac and his friends for the next Pac Olympics. And I was like, God, that was actually... Oh, it's like they got to the end, right? When it came to writing the ending. We've seen this in Viva Pinata sometimes and Donkey Kong Country. He got to the end and went, out of time. All right, just write an ending.
Yep, that's it, yeah.
But there's no layers to this. My hope that we were going to get a little bit deep in this, suggesting that maybe she cheated, or, you know what, because you want to keep her as a good guy. Maybe they didn't cheat, but the president, Spiros, accepts that he made a bad call and apologizes. Apologizes. And what they do is say, okay, well, what we're going to do is replay the point. Because they even make a point in this show, in this episode, of saying it's the same score it was last time, one apiece. So why not do the whole, well, we're going to replay the point that we lost. And she then lets Brrraains win. Think he's won. So I mean, there's a way to write this that keeps her a good guy, him the bad guy, but also just makes it a little more interesting. Instead, all we get is he cheats and she wins.
Yep.
Episode 14, Pac-Pong Fever of Season 1 of Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. Are you as done as we are? Because we have a long bloody way to go. Let us know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is gratefully appreciated. You can find us over at gbhbl.com, our full website where reviews, news and so much more goes up daily. We're also on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, at gbhbl. Just search for gbhbl and you will find us out there. We also have merchandise on sale. You can access the shop via the website.